The Mysterious Green Children of Woolpit. Prologue: The Enchanted Village. In the heart of the Suffolk countryside, nestled between rolling green hills and ancient woodlands, lay the quaint and picturesque village of Woolpit. Known for its timeless beauty and tranquil atmosphere, Woolpit was a place where the modern world seemed to pause, allowing the whispers of history to linger in the air. The villagers, proud of their heritage, lived in thatched cottages with ivy-clad walls, tending to their flocks and fields just as their ancestors had for centuries. The strange discovery. It was during the height of the harvest season, a time when the golden fields stretched as far as the eye could see, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of ripe grain. The villagers were busy reaping the rewards of their hard work, their laughter and songs echoing through the countryside. Among them was a farmer named John, a respected and kind-hearted man known for his dedication to the land. One crisp morning, as John and his fellow farmers were gathering wheat near the edge of a dense forest, they heard a faint rustling in the undergrowth. Curiosity piqued, John pushed aside the brambles and bushes, revealing a sight that left him and his companions utterly speechless. There, huddled together and trembling with fear, were two children, a boy and a girl, with skin the color of vibrant green leaves. The children of the forest. The children were unlike any the villagers had ever seen. Their clothes, made from an unknown material, shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and their eyes were large and luminous, reflecting the dappled sunlight that filtered through the trees. They spoke in a language no one could understand, their voices soft and melodic, like the babbling of a distant brook. Concerned for their well-being, John gently coaxed the children out of the forest and led them back to the village. The news of the strange discovery spread like wildfire, and soon, the entire village had gathered around the green-skinned children, their faces filled with awe and curiosity. Despite their initial fear, the children gradually warmed to the kindness shown by the villagers, though their origins remained a mystery. Adapting to a new world. The village elders decided to take the children under their care, hoping to uncover the secrets of their past. They were given the names Richard and Agnes, and a loving couple, Thomas and Mary, offered to take them in. Life in Woolpit was simple and wholesome, and the children were soon integrated into the community, learning the ways of the villagers and participating in daily activities. However, the mystery of their green skin persisted. Despite their newfound happiness, Richard and Agnes often spoke of their home, a place they called the land of St. Martin, where the sun never fully shone, and the light was always dim. They described a subterranean world connected to Woolpit through a long, dark tunnel, a world inhabited by people just like them. The quest for answers. As the seasons passed, the green hue of the children's skin began to fade, and they became more accustomed to the food and customs of Woolpit. Yet, the villagers couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story. John, ever the curious and adventurous spirit, decided to investigate the children's tale further. He sought the help of the village's wisest elder, Old Marjorie, a woman known for her knowledge of ancient lore and hidden paths. Old Marjorie listened intently to Richard and Agnes' account of their homeland and pondered deeply. She spoke of legends passed down through generations, tales of hidden realms and mystical gateways that connected different worlds. Intrigued, John and a small group of villagers set out to find the entrance to the fabled land of St. Martin, hoping to uncover the truth behind the children's origins. Into the unknown. Guided by Old Marjorie's wisdom and the children's descriptions, the group ventured into the dense forest where Richard and Agnes had first been found. They followed a narrow, winding path that seemed to grow darker and more foreboding with each step. The trees loomed overhead, their twisted branches creating an almost impenetrable canopy, and the air grew cooler, carrying with it the faint scent of earth and moss. After what felt like hours of walking, they came upon a hidden glade, bathed in an eerie, greenish light. At the center of the glade stood a stone circle, ancient and weathered, its surface covered in strange, runic symbols. It was there, Richard claimed, that the entrance to their world could be found. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation, John and his companions began to examine the stones, searching for a way to unlock the passage to the land of Saint Martin. Unraveling the mystery. As they worked, the air around them seemed to hum with a strange energy, and the symbols on the stones began to glow faintly. With a sudden, blinding flash of light, the ground beneath them trembled, and a hidden doorway slowly emerged from the earth, revealing a dark tunnel leading deep into the heart of the forest. The villagers exchanged nervous glances, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation. Richard and Agnes, their eyes shining with recognition and hope, stepped forward, ready to lead the way back to their homeland. John, ever the protector, vowed to accompany them on their journey, determined to uncover the truth and bring closure to the mystery that had enshrouded the village of Woolpit for so long. The villagers watched as the small group disappeared into the darkness, the entrance sealing itself behind them with a soft, echoing thud. Left in suspense, the people of Woolpit could only wait and wonder what lay beyond the mysterious tunnel and whether their friends would return with answers or be lost to the shadows forever. The story of the Green Children had only just begun, and the secrets of their enchanted world remained hidden, waiting to be discovered. The land of Saint Martin. As John, Richard, Agnes, and their companions ventured deeper into the tunnel, the air grew cooler and the light fainter. The walls of the passage were lined with shimmering, bioluminescent moss that provided just enough light to see by. They could hear the distant sound of flowing water, and the occasional flutter of unseen wings echoed through the cavern. The tunnel twisted and turned, leading them ever deeper into the earth, until finally, it opened up into a vast underground world. The land of Saint Martin was unlike anything the villagers had ever seen. It was a subterranean realm illuminated by a perpetual twilight, where the sky was a canopy of glowing crystals and the ground was carpeted with lush, green vegetation. Strange, bioluminescent plants and flowers filled the air with a soft, ethereal glow, and creatures the likes of which the villagers had never imagined moved silently through the shadows. The village of Saint Martin. Richard and Agnes led the group to a village nestled in a valley, where the houses were built from the same luminous stone that lit the sky. The villagers of Saint Martin, with their green-tinted skin and bright, curious eyes, emerged to greet the newcomers. They spoke in the melodic language that Richard and Agnes had once used, but with some effort, they were able to communicate with their guests in a mix of gestures and broken phrases. The villagers of Saint Martin were welcoming, offering food and drink to their visitors. The food was unlike anything the villagers of Woolpit had ever tasted, fruits and vegetables that glowed with an inner light and emitted a sweet, floral scent. As they ate, John and his companions listened to the stories of the Saint Martin villagers, who spoke of a world interconnected with their own, accessible only through hidden passages known to a few. The Guardians of the Gateway. The villagers of Saint Martin revealed that the Green Children had accidentally wandered through one of these passages, which had been left unguarded for a brief moment. Normally, the gateways were protected by a group known as the Guardians of the Gateway, who ensured that the balance between the two worlds was maintained. These guardians possessed ancient knowledge and powerful magic, and they had the ability to open and close the passages at will. The journey back to Woolpit was filled with a sense of hope and anticipation. The villagers were eager to share their experiences and begin the work of building a new relationship with the land of Saint Martin. The story of the Green Children was far from over, and as the two worlds prepared to come together, they knew that many challenges and adventures awaited them. The mystery of the Green Children had opened a door to a world of endless possibilities, and the future held the promise of discovery, unity, and wonder.